So Smite just dropped something on their Twitter about audio, an audio programmer and stuff like that. But we're gonna watch it together, and I'm gonna go just dissect it and see what we get out of it. What extra information about Smite 2 we can get from it. So let's dive into it, shall we? All right. So here's this audio. Andrea Chang, audio director.
Audio director here at High Res Studios.
I feel like some of this is important.
I helped build the audio team up from the ground up. When we started, we were actually very small.
So first of all, real quick, we already know, right, that there's Ymir, Shurinos, Chalk, Anubis, and Bacchus in Smite 2, right? We already know that. Those are the 5 given right now.
Of a team. And
plus
so
Bologna.
Very prototypey.
One, can we talk about how dope this looks? Like, whew.
Almost game jam like. Basically, you would just bounce ideas off of each other very quickly.
Right. So we got Bologna.
So it was very organic and
Cuckoo.
grassroots-like. So one of the first things that I would say is a huge improvement on our end is using Meta Sounds, which is our new audio system.
Okay, so it looks like they're going to have a better audio system, so I guess you're going to be able to hear further in the jungle. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because, one, I can't hear, so I mean, that's irrelevant to me. But it looks like you'll be able to hear more sounds, like footsteps and stuff happening in the jungle.
Which is a huge improvement over UE3's sound cues. We have increased voice count in Smite 2. So in Smite 1, the voice cap limit was 32 voices. If you're basically just walking down lane solo, that's already 24 voices. And if
wow, so there's gonna be so much more sound happening on a screen in the next Smite. That's gonna be cool.
Like, fighting minions on top of that, then you're pretty much at your voice count cap.
Wow, that's crazy.
We didn't want voices to just randomly cut out and miss out on important gameplay information.
Ooh.
And so we raised the voice
on her. I just think this game looks so beautiful. I'm still so hyped. Can't tell me otherwise.
Count limit to 128.
128. Let's do the math real quick. 128. So U3 was 32. 32, right? U3 was 32. You said?
You add solo, that's already 20, was 32 voices.
So 32, and then U5.
We didn't want voices to just random and miss out on important gameplay information, and so we raised the voice count limit to 128.
128, that's 4 times, is it not? Am I math bad? 32 times 4 is 8. The 100, that's 4 times as much audio cues in an area.
That way people can hear things that they need to hear, and also the fidelity of the audio is just increased tremendously because you're able to hear so many more things and have such a...
Bro, look at his death particles. That looks so dope. Oh, here's a cue of the map. The map seems to be shorter. Smaller, maybe? Smaller. The map definitely smaller. And it looks like there's 2 camps here. Well, this is all alpha stuff. Looks like there's 2 camps here, 2 camps here. Looks like we have many camps here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 camps aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Symmetrical jungles, almost, looks like. Is this the same jungle path? Almost the same jungle path. Like, this is the same as this side. This is the same as this side. So these 2 are the same pathing side. This is the pathing side. Looks like to be a smaller map. The abilities level up. Let's see anything else I can see in here. Some attack power. We got items over here. And then your gold.
In Smite 2, we really wanted to make sure
that we gave
the players really good spatial information for the audio. And one of the things that we improved in Smite 2 was the attenuations. So attenuation basically is if you have an object and it emits a sound, the radius that you hear that sound from is the attenuation of that sound. So if you look at the picture...
Wow, so essentially you're able to hear things.
The red circle is Smite 1's attenuation, and it's pretty large. Smite 2 has a lot smaller of an attenuation. It's the blue circle. And because it's smaller, you get more accurate information of where the actual sound is spawning from.
Oh, so in Smite 1, it was a bigger radius, so like you'd be able to hear something all the way at the fire giant in theory. But you wouldn't be able to tell where it was coming from. But now, since the circle's smaller and the sound, there's more sound cues because it's 132 compared to 32, 128 compared to 32. Okay.
Continuing on that thread, occlusion is another way to give players better spatial information. So, for example, if you have a Bologna behind a wall hacking away at the jungle, you don't want the Bologna to feel like they're right next to you. You want to feel like they're occluded or coming from behind the wall. We developed an occlusion system that occludes the sound if it's blocked by something or if it's obstructed by something.
Oh, that's cool. That's almost like that's so like, so if you're walking around a wall and they're doing a jungle camp on the other side of the wall, in theory you could hear it, but it's going to sound muffled, but you'll know due to spatial awareness that it's from behind the wall. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
And so the sound will be decreased in volume, and also low pass filters will be applied to it if the sound is occluded. So one of the things I wanted to do with Smite 2 sound design was take a very intentional approach, and part of that is making things feel a lot more responsive. So for example, in Ymir's AO1 ability, right when you press that button, you get that sound of him digging into the ground. And
bro, his wall ability looks sick. Hold on, wait a minute. They're giving a lot of info on this. Look at this. He puts his hand in the ground. There's no more just so in Smite 1, right? When he does his wall, he just goes, he puts his hand up in the air and goes down and the wall comes up. But this is, look at this animation.
AO1 ability, right when you press that button.
Look at that animation. Can I slow this down? Where's the slow down thing? Hold on. Where's the slow down thing? Where's my playback speed? Let's slow this down. Let's slow this down. Hold on. I want to see this in slow motion. So his hand's in the ground. What the? Oh my god. That looks so sick. Hold on. We'll go back to normal play speed. That looks sick. What the heck?
That sound of him digging into the ground and ice crumbling. And I think that
wow, you actually hear the ice crumbling. That's crazy.
Feel like you're Ymir, and
yeah, that's crazy. Bro, he just jumped through the wall. He just jumped through the wall?
The second thing that I wanted
hold on, wait.
The second thing that I wanted to here and super powerful.
Bro, he summons the wall and then jumps through it, but I feel like with the audio cues, hold on.
Really helps to make you feel like you're Ymir and super powerful.
Bro, I feel it in my soul. That feels lit. That feels lit.
The second thing that I wanted to focus on for the sound design was having high quality informative sounds. For example, in Ymir's AO2 ability, he spawns these spikes. In Smite 1, you hear these kind of high-pitched, fragile sounds. And in Smite 2, I really wanted the player to feel like these are actual spikes that could hurt you and damage you. And so the sounds are a lot more visceral. Actual spikes that could hurt you and
bro, this is lit. Hold on, wait a minute. Those spikes look lit, but you hear, like, I can't hear well. Hard of hearing person here. But they sound like...
And so the sounds are a lot more visceral in Smite 2.
There's a lot more going on, but this is lit.
Is, keep what's good from Smite 1. If it's not broken, then don't fix it, right? And so Ymir...
How many gods are in this though? Hold on. So it's on her, Odin, Loki, Bologna, Cuckoo, Kurnos, Bacchus, Chalk, Ymir. That's our first 10 gods probably that they're gonna release when the alpha gets available, which I hope I get. But you gotta hope, right? So that's at least 10. Then we know there's Sol, Jingwei, Don Zaboro, or 3 more, King Arthur, Nuwa. So that's 16. Pele, 17. So that's our first 20 out of the 50 gods they're going to give us.
And so Ymir's AO3 is a great example of that. How, that's a very iconic sound. And players recognize it right when they hear it. They're like, oh, that's the Frost Breath.
That's cool.
And so that sound does everything.
But that does look significantly prettier. Oh my god.
Change it, and we basically kept the core of the sound and just beefed it up slightly.
Oh, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Can we slow this down again? Hold on. Can we slow this down again? Hold on.
Change it, and we basically kept the core of the sound.
Hold on. I want to slow it down. Hold on. I want to slow this down. Look at that. Look at the particle effects of him actually freezing. Like you feel you're being frozen. That's lit. I'm lit. Like I was like a little skeptical, but now they got me lit. They got me lit. What the heck?
Free for audio, but I'm so proud of how much we've accomplished in such a short time, and I'm so excited for the fans to experience everything that we've worked so hard on.
Yo, that was lit. Hold on. I'm gonna pause it right here, because this is how you get to play the beta right there. That was a lot to digest. So there's Hecate right here, right? Zeus, Bologna. All right, so I'm trying to think. We gotta go. Like, do we gotta go over like how many gods there? Like, I'm just thinking in my head, how many gods can there be, right? So we have. Hold on. Let me do this for you guys. Hold on. Alrighty, here's what I got so far for the gods that I see on Smite 2, right? So in the pre-alpha footage, it was Anhur, Anubis, Bacchus, Chak, Urinos, Loki, Bologna, Odin, Cuckoo, and Ymir, right? Those are the 10 that they got to play at Worlds. Now, we know, due to cross-gen skins, Danzaburou is going to be in it. Fenrir, Zeus, Pele, Yemoya, Izanami, Hercules, Jingwei, King Arthur, and Sol, right? Guan Yu, I believe I saw in a video. In the end of a video clip. I saw him in there because I saw his thing. But I could have got him mixed up with Odin. So this is our first, these are 10 gods. This is our first 20 that in theory will be, that could be out when alpha gets available, or the closed beta. By the end of the closed beta, this will be probably our 20 gods that I think will be there. Now, going into picking the other 30, now you got to remember, they're going to release new gods also in this. So it might not, it'll probably be around the same, I'd probably think it's probably got to be around the same same release rate, like 3 to 5 gods a season. So I think they got 5. Hecate is the one, but she's not in here because it's all Smite 1 characters. So Hecate is in here. So we're thinking, you know, who else could they transfer? I don't even want to play that game because, you know, there's some classics like Poseidon, Ra, Scylla. That's 3 that you got to transfer over, right? Reworked their kits a little, but those 3 transferred over. Thor's another one. Thanatos is another one. So that's 5 out of the 25 right there. Like iconic ones that they're going to want to bring over, you know. That's how. I mean, you can go through this whole list. There's some that probably won't make it, like Artemis has to make it, Amma, possibly. You know, put a description, put a like below, put a comment below on the gods that you'd like to see in Smite 2, you know? But at this point, this is what we're starting with, I think, when Alpha starts sometime in the next couple months. But we got to be hyped. So, as always, if you like the content, don't forget to hit that comment, like, subscribe button. And stay tuned for more Smite news. I'm going to try to stay up to date on all the stuff that gets released. So, stay wise, guys. Thanks for stopping by.